Today felt like a blur.
I think people may assume, based on my Twitter, that I was maybe like being facetious when I said I couldn't stop crying today. And let me assure you, I couldn't stop crying today. Anytime I thought about any of them, I couldn't stop crying.
Welcome back to this episode of Boys Love Boys Planet.
Boys love trauma. Okay, this episode we are just going to be talking about the actual elimination, and by that I mean who is still in the show.
Who's still in the running to be
America's Next Drag Bepler.
Yeah.
Apparently nobody.
Girl, they said, let's hetero this competition real quick.
I think there was a lot of people today who I saw online potentially saying that there was like rigoroles and rigmaroles and also like just blaming homophobia. And I'm not saying that's not a part of it for some of these contestants, but I think the biggest thing is we figured out going from 6 to 3 that these were the filler votes that people had.
Which is sad,
Just
and also
so sad.
It's probably just like, girls, when the FYP and the algorithms got you, it really makes you delusional, being like, oh yeah, the world is covered with Haruto and Woongi stans.
Right, and they're not.
And they're not. It's a select few.
It's a select few.
We're all just FYP.
And the algorithm is algorithming.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll give them their own due diligence in the elimination.
We'll give them their flowers.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Oh, we should buy flowers. Well,
possibly literally.
Let's not get flowers because it was 80 degrees in Chicago today, and I sneezed every single second I was outside my own house today. So.
You would not know it's 80 degrees today. The way you are bundled up like.
I know because I'm sad.
Your sad blanket. Let's touch on another variety show extravaganza.
I watched that clip of Jiwoong and Matthew play the silent game like maybe 24 times today.
Oh, really?
Just to give myself some endorphins from today's trauma.
Sure.
For me, it's the moment that Jiwoong realizes that Matthew got it right by seeing how everyone else reacted.
Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about now. Yes.
That he's just like, oh.
Well,
yeah,
first of all,
halabuji.
That has to be my favorite game.
Out of all the varieties.
Out of all the standard variety show games.
Yeah. It's funny because the first time we've ever seen that game be played was the infamous Lachi Bolala.
Lachi Bolala. Mm-hmm. Lachi Bolala is truly, truly one of the top 10 greatest things to happen
in comedy
in
existence.
It was like the pyramids of Egypt and then Lachi Molala. However, that being said, I think we're not even talking about Bepler. I don't want to talk about Bepler right now, okay?
I'm past.
Hoshi absolutely being a fucking failure and a loser, an actual loser. With this game on Going 17 is
it's so good.
So good.
It's so good. What was it? Epikai.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
God, he's so bad at it.
And then Mingyu just fully like, he doesn't know what I'm saying.
I also love a spy, a mafia moment.
So good. I mean, there's still a spy in the show right now.
I think we're back to your delusional aspect of your FYP.
That Hui has been a spy all along.
Yeah. The moment when they were doing rock, paper, scissors, and Jay and Woongi
kept doing the same one.
We have not talked about Jay in variety show formats before. There was the iconic jelly beans that he kept catching in a previous episode. He contains multitudes.
If you felt like you've lost some variety,
maybe you haven't.
That's all we're saying.
That's all we're saying.
We already know Kim Ji-woong is attractive and hot, but man, when you put him in front of a grill, making you some samgyeopsal, cutting those pieces up, and then putting them on your plate, is there anything sexier, ladies?
Than a man cooking for you?
Than a man cooking some pork for you. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Really gets me going.
Yeah.
Well, the festivities are over. Jeon So-mi, queen. icon.
Yes,
She
absolutely.
did such a great job. She was like playful, and it was fun to be like, you know, a female idol do it.
Yeah.
Because all the baby girls are like, oh,
Yes.
just, you know, to mix it up a little bit because it gets a little too mask.
And also, iconically, she was like rattling off names. We were not doing long pauses. She was
Yeah.
like, we got to get in and out on this.
She's like, I hated this experience.
This is the worst part of this whole thing.
She was like, this traumatized me. So I'm making sure that you girls feel right, you know.
But I also feel
good.
like she had more asides. Like, I think she
She
had more like
did.
little like, and when Woongi talked about like how people wanted him to give up, and then she was like, don't
give
up on
Yeah.
being a K-pop idol. And I
Or
was
like when Hiroto, I think it was Hiroto was like, I felt like I did a bad job. And she was like, no, you didn't. You did a great job. You're
Yeah.
great. Well, here we go.
Okay, we're gonna go chronologically through the episode. So first person they named safe was Park Hanbin, in 11th place, and he went up officially 2 spots from the previous elimination.
It's been a steady climb to the top. I feel like they've given him the full narrative of like, he is an ace. He is so good at this.
Yes. I want only the best for Park Han-bin. The other thing too, before I even like really get into it, is like I could not have picked 10 people in which I would have had no sadness.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people I like at this point that like it was gonna be hard no matter what happened. We really couldn't debut a 28-member Bepler. We really couldn't. Seems sus. Number 12 is Ganuk.
Park Ganuk.
He's dropped 3 positions. He's officially
Yeah.
back out of the 9.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough.
Showing that gyuvin had fallen so much triggered a lot of people to panic vote.
Genuinely, if there is rigomoris, it is that. Show them all or don't show them at all.
Yes, I agree.
Like, I don't like here's 5 people that could be a Jeopardy.
Girl, aren't they all in jeopardy?
They're all in Jeopardy, girl.
We're jumping to 15 is Jungwoo. He stayed in the same spot.
I'm rooting for all the independent trainees. I think him and Jiwoong are the only ones left. I mean, he's really talented. He keeps being voted as leader because he is shown to be a great leader.
Number 16 is Kim Junyeon. He's dropped 6 spots.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's a long
That's a
way
lot.
down.
That's a lot. That's tough. That's tough. Number 13 is Jay. Number 14 is Sungan. He went up 3 spots.
Yeah.
So he's out of 17. He's officially not a carrot anymore.
No more Achimenmon.
Number 17 now is Lee Jung-yeon. He is the biggest change. He went up 7 positions.
Oops. It's giving oops. So he got the benefit. But he was also slowly rising some good visuals. And I think the girls are starting to catch on.
We come down to the 2 people for 9th and 10th spot. And it goes between Matthew and Waitek.
We genuinely thought.
My jaw was on the floor.
Joe was on the floor for Matthew because he dropped to 9/10. But also, we really thought that he was not going to make it. So that was very surprising.
I was surprised that he went up. He went up 1 spot. He was 11 last time.
Yeah.
He's 10 this time. But I was also very surprised by Matthew falling 5 spots to number 9.
That's a lot.
Especially because he had like over the course of those 2 episodes, he had the most screen
time. And this was probably his best performance.
100%.
In my opinion.
100%. Number 8 is officially Ricky. He went up 6 spots. So he's in, if Bepler debuted today, he's in Bepler.
So the visuals in good hands, girl.
Yeah.
You got her.
Number 7 is Gyuvin. He dropped 1 position.
He dropped 1 position, but because they showed him in the interim as 16, he's all the way back up.
That is
crazy.
It's just wild to me.
We'll
I
say-
am more and more charmed by Gyuvin as the show has progressed.
I was about to say he has been so much more charming. I mean, he always has been charming, but I'm catching on now, waving to the camera, and he was fully waving with all of his limbs, like it was so goofy.
Oh, yes.
And then Somi was like doing the like
The
teasing it out, and then Gyuvin does like a
yeah. Did you see she posted it on her Insta
yes,
story?
and then she
and
posted
she called
it.
him
She's
bestie.
like bestie.
That is so funny. No, there is literally no ill will toward Gyuvin.
No.
It's more just shocking to me than anything else.
Yeah.
Because was 6 for the second elimination, down to 16 to fly back up to 7. If he had dropped to 16 but then risen back to 13, like that would, I feel like, be more understandable. The fact that there were so many people that freaked out that need him in the 9, I don't feel that he has like shown specifically anything that would lead people to freak out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that there's people that think his visuals are incredible, and he has very strong visuals.
And he's a great dancer. And
yeah.
But I mean, in the like lead up to the next episode, he's never had like a major killing part yet either.
Nope.
So even he feels like I still have so much to show, and I feel like I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, for sure. Number 6 is Keita from 8.
Keita. So I saw this breakdown of votes between K and G, and Keita was number 1 in G votes, and then like in Korean votes, he's like not. Girls, what are we doing?
It's crazy. Don't think I didn't notice that when they go to like audition their little like interim killing part, like he's the only one that sings the song while he's like auditioning the dance. All-rounder. Number 5 is Yoojin. He has dropped 2 spots.
That feels right to me. I will say, like Matthew, this was his best performance. This song helped him kind of like open up a lot more.
They said he had the biggest teen vote, which makes sense. I know there are many people online who are tired of him having to do the
Nuna Saranghae,
but I thought her reaction where she was just like, so
she's
funny.
just like this corny ass.
It's
bit.
so funny. It's so funny to me. Number 4 is Kim Taerae.
Huge.
Went up 3 spots.
Yeah.
That's the power of vocals, baby.
Linda Vocalista.
Linda Vocalista.
Linda Vocalista.
Did you still those vocal cords?
Did you stone the diaphragm?
We can laugh because I'm not talking about who's going home today.
Oh, how we laugh. But Taerae could get that solo.
Listen.
It's possible.
You just gotta vote.
Okay, in Girls Planet, Kim Chaeyeon, who was first, she was main vocal as well. She was never K1. She was never the first. And then in the last one pick is between her and Bahi. So it's possible that Taerae could come out of nowhere and be first.
And there's 9 in Kepler too, right? And Bahi in the group now is position 10, basically. Didn't they just release a new song?
They just released a new song.
And she has 8 seconds of screen time in that
Girls.
video. What is happening?
I'm not a fan of Giddy Up. I am a Kepler Up fan. Up is their best song.
I liked
ever.
Wadada. I think it's a fun little bop.
Actually, they released a Japanese single called I Do You? It's so cute. That is my favorite Kepler song ever. And Bahi sings like a full 30 seconds in it. So we are getting there, girl. Fed. Number
3 is Kim Ji-young. Back up 2 spots in the
That's
trifecta.
the power of one pick, baby.
He does not lead in either global or K votes, but he has such strong support in both that's...
It's evening out.
Yes.
Nicely. As opposed to like a Keita who's like, it's so
all
strong
global. Yeah. Number 2 is Zhang Hao.
It was very funny to be like, who could it be? And Adam was.
I really hoped. I don't care, obviously, because it's the third elimination, so it doesn't actually matter who position 1 is, but I kind of wanted it to be Zhang Hao just so I could be right.
Right.
Not even for Zhang Hao. I just wanted it for myself so I could come on this stupid show and be like, y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess.
Paparazzi, catch my fly.
Ooh.
Catch me fly in this Givenchy dress.
And then number 1 is Sung Hanbin. So it's just
give this man the check. Just tell Sung Hanbin he's going to the showcase.
I think he is so good at this, and by that I mean both the talent that he has, but also he somehow And I think here's what I think. Here's what I think.
Why don't you tell us what you think, Adam? Because you never do.
I think that Sung Hanbin knows how to play this game, because being an idol is all about near perfection as possible. I think if he had a moment of weakness, if he had a bit of drama, I think they would have given him the Matthew treatment, because I do think they edited the Matthew situation so that you still end up on Matthew's side. I think there's people who are misreading that and thinking that like he's being rigged to be in this group, which I don't think that's what's happening.
So.
But I think they are much more willing to like give an actual story with a full arc and like explanation as to why Matthew was feeling the way he did. I think if Hanbin had a similar situation, they would also do that for him, because I think like they want him to succeed on the show, but I don't think he's even given them anything to use. He's just been perfect.
He's been perfect.
Show.
He comes into practice,
but it has never felt disingenuous either.
Exactly.
I don't understand how he's real.
Like he's truly just like, this is just my work ethic. I've just been raised with good morals, and I'm so like comfortable and happy with myself that I just show up as my best self every time.
It's crazy.
And even in his mind, his best self isn't like I'm perfect. It's like I'm just showing my best version of myself, knowing that like I can still always.
I love to work hard.
Yeah, crazy that people exist like that, and there's trash like us.
Right. Thank you.
Trash like us getting mad at McDonald's for their bad strawberry shortcake McFlurry. I'll say it.
Oh, you just said you liked it on that video.
I said it was okay. They should have done a strawberry topping on it, and not just like
swirl
or a swirl.
Yeah,
not these dry ass strawberry
crumbs. Yeah.
Speaking of crumbs,
position 18. So this time they reveal the 4 trainees that were up for position 18. They appeared on the screen all at once, and it was at this moment that I started crying.
Like,
literally, I was on the couch. RJ was sitting on the chair, and I started openly crying, and he had to come over to console me and calm me down. And you know what? It didn't work. Didn't work at all.
And it wasn't like a cry like solitary.
No.
It was, let me show you. It was this.
I cried like I was just informed my childhood dog was put down. That's literally what I cried like. Yeah. Okay, so those 4 trainees in question are Kamden, Wang Jihao, Woongi, and Hiroto.
Now, in my predictions last week, I said it was going to be a Kamden, gyuvin / Hui Tech, Kwon Ri. So when saw that gyuvin and Hui Tech were in, I knew for a fact that it was going to be Kamden and one baby girl. I was like, there's no way we're going to get both like Haruto or Woongi or Kwon Ri in there. I was like, it's going to be just one.
21 was revealed to be Hiroto. 20 is Cheonggi, who gives...
Honestly, a very inspiring, and you could tell that there's been a lot of reflection going into it. I'm glad that they had like those 3-4 day. Oh no, Adam's gone.
No,
Adam's out.
Keep going.
I'm glad that they had those 3 days to like do their normal lives, like be with people that they love outside of the camp. And I could tell that he probably had like a moment of reflection, and saw the fans too of like, I can't let my situation that led me to come to Boys Planet be the reason why I stopped doing what I want to do. And so it was really inspiring for him to be like, I came in here thinking that this is my last chance and that I can't be an idol.
And so many people told me that I should give up on my
that my time is up. Yeah. That you've let it pass. And he came to the realization that like, I think I can still do it. I can still pursue my dreams. And even Somi was like, you do. Like, don't stop. Like, you can do this.
He said that. I'm not even talking about it. And then, so then it was between Kamden and Jihao. and Jihao is revealed as 19, so that means Kamden is staying in the competition as position 18. Oh, God. And heading to the final.
I'm not putting energy in being mad. I'm not putting energy in being mad at any of these people.
No,
any of
because
these
for
trainees.
what?
Because they all.
Why would I be mad at the trainee? They didn't pick to be there.
Yeah. So
Y'all did. I get being frustrated at like the thing we talked about of being like, you had fun and kikied and kakad with
all of the girls.
With all the girls, and then you didn't vote for them. That I understand being upset about.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm not gonna be mad that Kamden got like 30,000 more votes. Like that it means nothing. Kamden got all those votes because he had that fucking drama go on, and then only thanked his mom. And it's iconic.
And honestly,
and in that regard, that's a queer narrative. Hating your father?
Mama, that's queer coded. There you go, Kamden.
That's
you got
honestly
one.
just like most children with their fathers, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Sons.
But maybe I speak from a personal experience.
It's funny because at the end of the day, both U.S. survived.
Yeah.
In the finals.
Migu.
And I did not think Kamden would.
I didn't think Kamden would either.
The last 2 episodes, we've been gushing over how cute Kamden is. So.
Yeah.
He's very charming.
So if we helped Kamden get that spot, you're welcome. I mean, there's really only, and I'm not going to say who it is, but there's only like 2 people that I would say probably should not have made it. Okay. We would have had to get rid of some baby girls.
Yeah, it was coming. I expected Sowan. And genuinely expected Shin Kwon-ri. I
really did not want Chen Kwon-ri to go home because also I was like hoping because he got the bonus.
Points, yeah, that it would be enough. I genuinely thought Haruto was gonna stay. Like when
we got to the moment of and again we're not talking about it because I can't. When we got to the 18 spot reveal, and he wasn't even one of the 4, I literally was like. I actually had no words because I was so shocked that many people had dropped him from their list because he had such a good storyline in that first half of the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
He killed that performance. He got all those points. And so I just assumed that people were like, wow, he's like actually got the talent to back up this whole situation.
And all week long, and I wonder if this would have been better if it was the week before when voting hadn't closed yet. But all week long, everyone was like posting pictures of Haruto's career because he was a child star. He was in Billy Elliot and like did a lot. Like he won some competition at the Apollo Theater.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
He saw shows on Broadway. Like he was in an Olympic tryout for gymnastics.
That's crazy.
Like, it's so crazy how much Haruto has done in his life already.
This is why it's so important to not equate success to like Haruto is already successful just because of what he has done in his life. And it's okay to want to continue to have more success, and that's obviously like his own any person
anyone's determination
of
or like
what
goals.
Their own value is, but like just because he didn't get Bepler truly doesn't mean that like he's invaluable in any regard.
Yeah.
And there's no way he left the show and doesn't have more fans than he had before.
Yes, absolutely. I just want him to know that because
I want all of these
because there was the
this.
moment where after the eliminations were done, they all had to go back and pack up and leave, and he didn't get a lot of screen time because I genuinely think he and probably Kwon-ri were the most heartbroken about leaving.
I think so too.
Everyone seemed to like come to a place of like, okay, I'm accepting
I think
this.
everyone else had anticipated that they were going home except for those 2, and I think Haruto because
he won,
and also like I'm sure in his head he was like,
I'm doing
we
everything.
were in the first episode, so I have
Yeah.
a week of people like being able to watch the performance and like vote for me. And 2, I think Chen Quan Ri was like, well, I got the bonus, so I'm hopefully it like got just pushed me past
Yeah.
finish line. And I just think that they probably hadn't. What it looked like is they had not had the time ahead of time to be like, this is probably
It's
it.
possible that I could also leave.
Because Woongi could not have had that speech if he had not mentally known that it was a distinct possibility that he
Yes.
was leaving.
And then it goes into a normal ass episode.
And
where
then
they
it was
give
like,
you,
and now
okay,
fun and frivolity. And I was like, who wants this?
who wants this? I'm not going to lie, I disassociated. I did not watch the rest of the episode. I mean, I did. I was sitting here watching it, but like no information stuck. I was like, okay, they're either going to sing a Gravity song or an Hypen song. Cool.
Great.
Great. Can't wait to see it. I also want to say, like, for the original songs, I don't want to do extra work to
I'm not
visualize.
PDing, okay?
I'm not producer.
Star creator.
I'm star creator. I'm not PD.
I'm not producer. You put out 5 songs. You put out 5 demos of what the Bepler title track will be, and
Then
that's
I
what
will
I'll
be
pick.
invested in.
Then I'll be invested.
Because then I'm like, are these songs just going to disappear?
Can we talk about also that I have been listening to the Artist Challenge songs all week?
Oh, yeah,
on
that's
repeat.
true. That's true.
Have not stopped listening to them. Actually could not listen to them today because I couldn't hear Haruto singing or I was going to cry. And then I truly was like, they're definitely not getting paid for
any of these
any of
royalties.
this. Which, like, I get it. It's the show, but like, oy vey.
It's so sad. Did your opinions change after listening to just the music?
So I think the best produced of those 5 songs, we are so off topic. I'm so sorry. The best produced of the 5 songs is On Guard.
Absolutely.
On Guard
correct.
is
On Guard is the
a
best
wall of
song.
sound that is it's so layered. It's so cool to listen to. I was like listening to it with my like AirPods and like just the amount of sounds I heard, I was like gagged. My favorite song, like the song that I've caught myself singing the most, is either Say My Name or Over Me. But I think that's just because that's more of the style that I like in general. Switch's bridge is
Mario Kart.
one of the
girl.
best things ever put to recording.
It's full Rainbow Road.
It's the coconut one. Coconut Isles or whatever. It's that level. That's what it sounds like.
It's so good.
It's so good. Okay, so they have 2 songs. We're just going to talk about it quickly because I don't even want to really go into it. But they have
One's
2
called
songs.
Jelly Pop, and it's the girly pop song.
One is Jelly Pop.
Gravity.
And one is
Hot Summer,
Hot
which
Summer.
is Enhypen.
Then they get to pick their vocal part. And then as they whittle down, they get to bump out and reassign to whoever, whatever. I was like annoyed that Koom Jun-yeon decided to pick main vocal and then immediately regretted his decision because I was like, baby.
Let's not play games right now, girl. This is
Like,
the last
this
stage.
isn't time for bits.
The show's gonna be over.
Right. So it worked out for him. He got moved on to sub vocal 4. It's fine. But I was like, don't do this. Jay had gotten Hot Summer main vocal, and Sung Hanbin bumped him out and moved him to Jelly Pop sub vocal 6. And I was like, ah!
I am glad that Jay is in this song because we need to see where he shines the most, which is, I think his
we
goofiness.
just saw him do Hot Summer with Over Me.
Yes.
I don't think they're the exact same song, but I think it's more similar, and I'd rather see him do.
And I do wonder if he was probably like, I want to redeem myself because maybe I didn't feel like I did my best in Over Me.
Maybe.
But
I still say that his best performance was
Let Me Write.
Let Me Write.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it worked out how it should be. I think Jay is better suited in this song.
I felt bad. Seung-han also wanted to be in Hot Summer and then got moved to
because he never got to do like
did 17 songs.
Well, that's the thing.
show.
His thing was like I only did like bright and like he's never done a sexy concept.
Yeah. Decide leaders. So Iway Tech is the leader
Okay,
for.
you know what? If it's Survivor and it is the last tribe challenge or whatever, and I know one of these people has produced hits, I'm like, no, give it to Hoitek. I'm not joking around. It's the last number.
But also, like, it's the last number, but
Let's
is
not
it actually
experiment.
a challenge? They call it
Yeah.
a challenge, but, like, is there live voting during the episode?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because,
like, it'll just be the same voting.
I feel like it's just really a showcase
It's
more
more
than
just
anything.
a showcase, yeah.
And the leader for Hot Summer is
Jongwoo.
Jongwoo. Yes, correct. Star creators are going to decide who's going to be the killing part based on, like, fan cam views.
And likes.
And likes. But
Specifically.
yes, likes specifically.
But they still picked one, I guess, to like practice.
Just to practice, I guess. So then it was Matthew was
And-
Jelly Pop
and
and
Hanbin.
Sung Hanbin was. I really wish I had been Park Hanbin and Sung Hanbin.
2 bins. So I
2
did.
bins.
I watched one killing part
Mhm.
video,
Did you watch Park Hanbin?
and it was Park Hanbin.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, girl.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I retweeted, but someone was like, Hanbin is the only one popping her pussy in the
Okay.
entire
And say that.
number.
Also, we didn't even talk about the ratio every elimination was not exactly even, but like more even than I expected to be. There are 12K and 6G.
Ain't you tired?
Oh my god.
Ain't you tired?
Enough. We are going to do the standard. Here is our final with this final group of 18. This is who we would say is our Bepler. And then the last thing we're going to do is we are going to go position by position and predict who will be in what position. This is our actual prediction, not who we want, but who we think is going to be in what position. This is my Bepler based on these 18 people. Obviously, there was some changes that had to happen, so I won't get into that. Number 9, I said we need a variety show king, and so I picked Jay.
Wow.
Also vocals. Also, this is the other
vocals,
thing too. It was between Jay or Sungan, and because I obviously have taerae, and so I think Jay's vocals sound different but complementary to taerae, whereas I think Sungan is too close in sound to taerae.
taerae.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I picked Jay for number 9. Number 8 is Ricky, because I want him and Jiwoong to be. Oh well, no one's shocked that Jiwoong's in my group, but Ricky and Jiwoong are gonna be like my 2 main visuals.
Okay.
In this group. Number 7 is Seok Machu. Because if we get a bright, he's the killing part for the bright. Number 6 is Keita, because I need an all-rounder and I need a strong rapper, because I lost one.
You lost one.
Number 5 is Sung Hanbin. Number 4 is Zhang Hao. Number 3 is Park Hanbin. Officially has moved out of the 7th spot for me. Number 2 is taerae, and number 1 is Kim Ji-young.
Wow.
I feel like that's a strong Bepler.
You wouldn't make taerae your number 1?
Position 1, no.
You want that Jung solo,
I'm not
baby?
fucking around anymore with this show, okay?
I tweeted today that if Kim Ji-woong debuts, I am going to turn on a YouTube live stream, and it's just that clip of him making out with Sobin.
And it's going to be a 24-hour just
Like
on
lo-fi,
loop.
you know how like Lo-Fi Girl and Synthwave Boy are just like a long stream?
Yeah.
It's just going to be that making out
Amazing.
live stream.
But in celebration.
In celebration, absolutely. Okay, here we go.
RJ, yours. Go.
This is my dream Bepler with who we have right now. I want to make like last minute changes to this, but
I wish you wouldn't.
I'll trust my first instincts.
Trust your gut.
Yeah. Close my eyes. And leave. Number 9 is Seok Machu.
Mm-hmm.
Give me bright.
Mm-hmm.
Give me English.
Okay. Go off.
Number 8 is Keita.
Okay.
Number 7 is
Kate.
Keita.
Kate.
Number 7 is Kim Taerae.
Yep. Are we going to have the same list?
No. Number 6 is Yoo Sung-on. I want to make a last minute change. It would have been for Jay for Sung-on because You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm so sorry. Number 6 is Jay now. Because Jay is in a trainee company.
Mm-hmm.
Songan is in a company that could debut him if they want to. Yewa. I think Jay would benefit the most.
Well, I always forget that Sungan's in Yewa.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like Jay would benefit the most out of everyone in this 18 to be in a project group for 2 years to really hone his skills.
That's true.
In like,
that's a great way to look at it.
In like dancing and just like being cohesive with everyone and blending and knowing like where he can like.
You are a producer.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Where he can like shine, as opposed to Son, who I think can still get those skills in his company right now.
Sure.
Number 5 is Yoon Jong-ul.
Ugh, he was the other one that I was like, it was him or Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. You picked Ricky for that reason. I'm picking Jong-ul for that reason. I am feral for this man.
Jesus Christ. Continue.
Number 4 is Kim Ji-woong. Number 3 is Song Hanbin. Number 2 is Zhang Hao.
Oh, number 1 is
and
Park
number
Hanbin.
1
You're
is
still
Park
on that
Hanbin.
train?
Girls, it's period. It's over. It's done. Park Hanbin.
He's the last girly pop.
That top 3 is girly pop. We know the truth.
Yeah.
But Park Hanbin is the last one giving us like outward girly pop. Almost giving me the same narrative with Song Hanbin of like, he is a hard worker. He's always showing his best self, but there's always more that he can improve in, that he knows that. He knows his own self-worth, but also knows that he's not perfect.
Yes.
And is not afraid to show that.
Right. It's the talent for me.
It's the talent.
Here we go.
Now we're putting in our producer hats. And we're going to try to predict. Starting with PO9.
Position 9.
I think Park Hanbin.
I think Park Hanbin. I couldn't. This is the only one where I was like, I honestly can't tell if this is a prediction or if this is me manifesting.
No, I really think he will sneak in.
It would be, listen,
That's nice.
If it happened, oh my God. It would be incredible if that happened. Yeah. Incredible. Like, that would be the piece of television that I would be like, I remember when Park Hanbin was position 9 on Boys Planet, and I would tell my grandchildren that. And they'd be like, it's time to go to bed, Grandpa. Number 8.
Seok
Gyuvin.
Matthew. Oh.
I think it's Gyuvin.
You think it's Gyuvin?
Mm-hmm.
I think the 9th for Seok Matthew was really telling. That I think he's going to stick close to the end instead. Like for Girls Planet.
But this is the question. How many people, if there are people who loved the people who just left, who are they going to vote for now?
Who are they going to vote for?
That's the question.
I think it's Park Hanbin.
I mean, that'd be, listen, we can start that. We can
Girls,
start.
If your baby girls
I'm campaigning, I'm knocking on doors.
If your baby girls left, Park Hanbin is still there with you girls.
Yes.
Okay. So you think Gyuvin is number 8?
I think Gyuvin, because I don't know how strong his one pick is, right? He dropped a ton, but then shot back up, but we were still in a 3-pick situation. So you could throw if you had an extra vote, you could throw it to Gyuvin. Yeah. So I'm curious to see. But I think he has a lot of fan base, but I don't know how large that fan base is.
Okay.
Number 7,
I pick Kim Gyuvin.
Taerae.
You pick Taerae.
I think he's going to fall off a little bit.
Okay. I think for the same reasons you just said about Gyuvin, I think he has a little bit more one-pick power.
Yeah.
Number 6, Taerae.
Seok Matthew.
I think Taerae still has a fighting chance. Honestly, I really think Taerae could sneak up to like a 2 or a 3. But I'm keeping him safe on 6.
I think there are a lot of people that are gonna move to vote for Matthew that don't have anyone to pick for now. And especially because Matthew dropped so far, I think he's gonna get an extra boost from people being worried that he's gonna fall out of the
true.
9.
Number 5 is
Keita.
I genuinely think Hiroto and Wang Shiha voters are gonna vote for Keita and keep him like strong and global.
Maybe. I need Koreans to vote for Keita. What's going on? Anyway, number 4 is
Zhang
Yujin.
Hao.
Oh, you think Zhang Hao?
I think the games that they keep playing with us with Han Yujin, I think he's gonna be higher, which makes me think Zhang Hao might fall a little bit. I think he's still gonna debut, obviously.
Yeah.
But you think Yujin is 4?
I think Yujin's 4. But I haven't looked at the numbers for Yujin versus Zhang Hao, the global numbers.
Yeah. Number
3 is Zhang Hao.
I said Yujin.
Yep. Number 2,
Kim Ji-woong. I really think it's going to happen, girls. I think
it's just he has the most stable fan base.
Yep.
That has not wavered.
Yeah.
And I obviously Sung Hanbin does too, but he came into the show with that fan base.
Already. Probably the most popular already.
Besides We.
Yeah.
The most popular who people actually wanted him to be on the show.
Yes. let's just not forget that this man is truly one of the best Korean BL actors. He's a really great actor.
He's a very good actor. Also, people have been like, Ji-woong is a queer baiter. I've seen that take, which like, again, people cannot queer bait in real life. It's a criticism of media. It's not a criticism of real life people because there is a spectrum of sexuality. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing another queer rant again. That being said, Ji-woong literally was just in Holland's video. He cameos in Holland's like Born This Way basically video. And has done multiple BLs, has never shied away from the fact that he did BLs. He's very proud of what he's done.
Still very
he is not we don't know like obviously what his sexuality is, and that doesn't really matter because it has never been like, I'm going to take the queer community for a ride and just get money.
Yeah, to get a career.
Number 1 is Sung Hanbin.
Mother. Yeah. There's really nothing left to say.
I don't think, okay, did we have, no, we had all the same people. We had different spots, but we had all the same people.
You didn't pick a Ricky?
No.
Wow.
We both picked Park Han-bin.
Okay, at the end of the day, we predicted at least the same members.
We picked the same members. And I would say, I think 3 positions we were all the same on. Park Han-bin, Keita, and Sung Han. And Ji-woong.
Ji-woong
4. This lineup right here, this is the prediction lineup. Level of stand-up.
I'll buy the light stick.
Are you like the only KCON they're gonna be at is in Germany? Are we flying to Germany? Like, is it that level? I think it'd have to be in America for me to go to the KCON.
I think it would have to be in America. I would fly out to like LA, Newark, Atlanta,
Belmont Park.
I'll fly out to one of those. I don't think I can fly internationally. I mean, we would make a trip out of it, I feel like. So if it was the KCON Germany.
Yeah.
Why not?
Does Kepler have a light? Kepler is a light stick, right? Okay, so definitely Bepler will get one.
We'll get the light stick. I don't think I've never done sound check. I've never done like a barricade or even floor, unless it's like general admission, which it's all floor.
Right.
I still don't think I would do that.
Venue, yeah.
I would still be like, I'll get a nice 100 seat so that at least like I can sit down and enjoy the show and still like scream.
I think I do. I think I would do sound check for this group. I think this is a really strong group, and if they have like good songs,
that's the thing. Once Bepler is formed, we're gonna have to wait till like Christmas basically until they come.
But see, look at this listing. Look at that. Pick that book up. and look at that list. That is a bright Bepler.
That is a pretty bright Bepler.
That's a very bright Bepler.
Yeah.
Which that's all. All I want is a bright Bepler, guys.
And at the very least, we'll get like alternating. I don't think the debut song will be bright. I will collect photo cards, I think.
100% I would collect photo cards.
I will buy a binder.
Yeah.
For a selka of Kim Ji-woong?
We haven't talked about this. We have not talked about this. RJ and I have now been recognized.
Oh my god.
And here's this is what I'm saying. This is why we have to get Barricade. Because we're also the entertainment. We're moderating the talk back afterwards.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, like a full...
Like a theater production.
Like a... Hi, my name is RJ. I am a critic. And I'll be leading today's discussion on the foundation of Bepler and its impact in queer narratives. The importance of Bepler in queer media and
the
queer
importance
art.
of being Bepler.
When we do the honoring the eliminations, we will try to be celebratory.
No, I had to rethink the concept because I didn't think so many people I deeply cared about were going to go. Because originally my concept was like we were going to like film in a cemetery and it was going to be like a little spooky.
Yeah.
No.
And we were like, no.
We're not. I can't.
We can't do that.
That's too emotional for me.
Yeah.
So
we're going to make it a celebration.
We'll have fun.
We'll have fun with it because they had fun. They genuinely had fun. They had a lot of fun moments. We made it through, guys. One more episode, and then
I'm free of this.
I'm free of this. Only to get roped back in for Miss Fantasy Boys.
And Queendom Puzzle?
And Queendom Puzzle? Are we doing that, girls? I don't want to do... If we do Queendom Puzzle, I'm not staying up. I'm not waking up for the
No,
live
you're
streams.
getting episodes when you're getting episodes. It's not...
If we do Queendom Puzzle, it's Viki only, girl, because I cannot wake up anymore this early to watch TV.
I'm nearly about to get fired because I keep going in late on Thursdays. I can't do this.
All right, that's it from us. Annyeong.
Maybe we transition to BL reviews. Boys love, boys love.
Boys love, boys love is just waiting on the other side of the corner. Someone DM'd me today that was like, you have to watch the cupcake one, like our something cupcake.
Oh.
Our lovely cupcake or whatever.
Yes, something like that.
And then another
it's
one
Japanese, I think.
And then another Japanese one started today.
Oh, the Naked Diner.
The Naked Diner.
Yeah. You sent me that. That was wild.
And then Eighth Sense, they're just fucking on the beach. What is going on?
Yeah.
Oh, girls, stay tuned for Boys Love, because that's where the action will be in. Okay, bye.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.